Hey, I'm Sophia Miles, and this is the legend of the traveling TARDIS.
The legend of the traveling TARDIS at the Dalek Builders of Florida would like to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Ho, ho, hello, everybody, and welcome to the legend of the traveling TARDIS. A very merry Simon Fisher Becker Christmas. We've got a great show for you. It's going to be twofold. It's going to be a celebration of the holidays and a celebration of our good friend Simon Fisher Becker, who we lost this past year. So we're going to do a little bit of everything. It's going to be a great time. We've got a ton of great guests. So let's start bringing people in. Also, just so that I've said it, I don't want Happy Hanukkah, because that is a holiday as well. I don't want to think that just because we're celebrating Christmas does not mean we don't recognize that as well. So happy Hanukkah to those of you who do celebrate that. In the meantime, let's start bringing in some of our good friends here, starting with our producer, our showrunner, Mr. Christian Basil. Hey, Christian. And suddenly you're on mute. Everything was working perfectly before the show started.
I'm sorry. And I was begging that you would pull me in last, so I'm just like,
oh, okay. Well, in that case, we'll go like this. There, boom. We'll get rid of him and we'll bring him in last. Instead, we'll bring in the Candyman. And Candyman.
Hey,
happy
holidays, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, good y'all. Just a few of them, so I'm all good. I'm still not ready for Christmas.
No, I'm ready for Christmas, but I don't want it to end because I'm enjoying all of the goodness and the happy parts of the season. And it hasn't been terribly snowy out. We're supposed to get about 25 centimeters of snow tonight, but it's only sitting around 0, so it's not too bad weather-wise. Also, we've got Reverend Amagon Tom and his ghost doll.
Call me little sunshine.
All right. How you doing, Tom?
Bah humbug.
That's fair. You work in retail. Bah humbug is an appropriate answer.
Just call me little sunshine.
Exactly. Let's bring out Gadget. Gadget, how you doing?
Hanging in there, dealing with things. I wanted to say we've got Kwanzaa, Yule, Hanukkah, and any other. Did we miss any others? Because we're inclusive to everyone.
Winter solstice.
Festivus for the rest of us. Yeah.
Yes. Right. Because nobody should be left out. Not around this time. We should be calling people right now, checking in on our friends and everything. Especially, since we're going to be talking about a good friend today, too.
Exactly. Speaking of good friends, we've got a friend we haven't seen on the Traveling TARDIS in a little while. The return for today of our wonderful good friend Melanie Dean. Hey, Melanie.
Hello, and happy holidays for whatever you celebrate here on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. See, I can't even say it anymore. Goodness. Lord.
Yeah, I do that every day.
Yes.
But hello, all my lovelies out there, and all the wonderful people that I see here that I get to chat with too. Yay! I'm so happy.
Yay. And let's see, who else do we have now? We got let's bring in all the way from Australia from the No Name Trivia Show, Mr. Bolty. How you doing?
Hello, everybody. All I can say is Merry Christmas from Australia. I even wore my New York City top today to talk. And can I start off with a question? I've
40.
never, ever been able to understand this, but it is Christmas. So why in America do you say Happy Holidays?
Because as we pointed out, there's way more holidays than
It's like a ton of them.
just,
So yeah, I mean, but see, in Australia, we're a big melting pot. Okay, and whether you're Muslim, Jewish, whether you're Christian, Indian, everyone just goes around and goes Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. But the one thing I found, how can I say, growing up watching American sitcoms like the Brady Bunch and Mork and Mindy, it's always Happy Holidays.
Commercialism.
yeah.
Yes, but can I say I'm very, very honoured to be asked to come on here again. It's a bit of a hop, skip, and a jump over the big pond from the United States. But to everybody that's watching this and to everybody in the world where you're watching, can I say Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever faith you are, whatever you choose to believe in. I wish you best of luck and an amazing start to 2026. And can I say thank you very much for all the shout outs people have been giving Australia in this very hectic time of what's happened over the weekend. And it's we are a resilient country and resilient people, and we will get through it. But I thank everybody for their kind gestures and wonderful messages of support.
Yes, no, definitely. It's a rough time down there, and I'm glad that you're here and that we can all bring some joy to each other.
Of course.
But we're not done yet, folks. We've still got more. We've got Billy Floyd from the Kitchen Killers.
Hello. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Tuesday.
This is my favorite day of the week. I hope you guys are doing well and prepared for this fantastic season. We prepare with cookies. That's what we do, because fat and sugar doesn't count during the holiday seasons. I don't know why. It's science. You can eat as many cookies with as much butter and sugar as you want, and you'll be totally fine.
Exactly.
Science.
We love science here.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, thank you for being here. And of course, since he asked me to come out last, I'll just to make sure that I don't have anyone else left. Nope, no, I can't stall anymore, Christian. Hey.
No, I was hoping you would pull me in last. I was just like, dang it.
Well, I just did. I just pulled you in last.
Okay, there you go. Well, whatever you're celebrating out there, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, however you celebrate the holidays, by all means, just please stay safe out there. Enjoy yourselves. Take it easy, because it is a really rough time of year. So, and I'm seeing a lot of new people, a ton of new people coming into the chat. So everybody, welcome. Thank you. And thank you for coming to our Christmas holiday Simon Fisher Becker special, tribute to our good friend who had passed away in March, and we miss him dearly. And we wanted to give him this. We wanted to give him a holiday special for him. So thank you all for coming out there. And Ramadan, go out there and put the fries in the bag. What?
Fries in the bag.
All right, fine. I'm working on it. I will. Would you like the choice of fries as well?
The fries don't count for calories either.
No.
See, Christian, I'll
Yes,
just
sir.
interrupt there. For the Candyman and I, okay, when we listen to a whole bunch of people from the United States, we hear, cookies. Well, for everywhere else in the world, it's biscuits.
Biscuits.
Okay, number one. Okay, number two. I don't know if you guys get them over there, but the best biscuit or cookie, if you want to say, or a confectionery that you can ever get is a thing called a Tim Tam.
I would
Have you
disagree
had a
with you.
Tim Tam before?
I
Oh,
cannot.
No.
I cannot say I haven't
Yep.
Tim Tam yet. First of all, as far as
Okay.
your Kiki rule, you're completely wrong. So
A biscuit is a buttermilk biscuit bread.
we just keep you down there. That's why you're in Australia. We keep you down there. You're like the uncle that we just try to ignore during the parties. It's like, no.
Am I the
So-
drunk uncle?
What's that?
If I'm the drunk uncle. if
Oh,
I'm the
hell
drunk
yeah, you're the
uncle,
drunk uncle.
You're the
Yeah.
fun
in that
uncle.
case, I should actually go and get some alcohol. I mean,
Yes.
consider that
Why not?
it's Tuesday night there in the US. It's
Yeah.
actually Wednesday morning here, like was it about 10 a.m. 10 a.m. here in Sydney or Wollongong. We're actually much better than Sydney. We're about 80 kilometers or 50 miles south of Sydney, and we have the best beaches. And just to tell you how great we are here in Wollongong, on Christmas Day, we're going to have about 30 degrees. Okay, 30 degrees or about 86 Fahrenheit, I think it is, right, on Christmas Day right here. And this is where we decide we go down to the beach, we have a barbecue, with all the rolling waves and all that there, and more like have a major storm afterwards. But anyway, that's what it is. That's the difference between Christmas in Australia and Christmas pretty much everywhere else.
Now, here in Christmas in Florida, if it gets down to 30 degrees, we're putting the socks over the sandals.
Yep.
And we're going. Am I right, Melanie? Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
But you're talking 30 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm talking about 30
No.
degrees Celsius.
Oh, okay.
See, you're
That's
way
fair.
nicer than I am. You're way nicer than I am.
Okay.
Because when I talk temperature, I don't say Celsius explicitly. It is 0 degrees out today.
Oh Lord.
Well,
And then I wait and watch the Floridians.
Melanie, that was
Can
a
I
brilliant
change from their
response that we
face?
needed.
Can I just inform everybody? And it goes like this. There is more places in the world than what it is in the United States of America and also Canada. There is more places in the world.
Oh, yes.
There's approximately about 126 countries, and everybody else is right, but unfortunately, North America is wrong.
Okay.
Hey, I
I was just going to
I
add
was
that
mean.
I did the conversion today. It was 24 degrees Celsius was the high in Florida.
Oh,
So I
wow.
feel you.
Wow.
We don't
I
get
mean,
snow.
I did not know that Florida gets that hot in summer.
Yeah.
I knew that it gets hotter, and that's why a lot of all I know about Florida, to be quite honest,
Mhm.
is that you grow oranges down there. Donald Trump has Mar-a-Lago, and also at the same time, a lot of pensioners go there to retire.
Yep.
Mhm.
No, all accurate.
See.
All absolutely
Okay,
accurate.
at least I've got it
No.
right.
We have temperatures of
You just
warm,
didn't talk about Miami, and we don't talk about Miami, right?
aggressively hot, and cold snap.
Yeah, don't
that's
forget
the
theme
season.
parks and people who can't drive too.
Oh,
So
Lord, right? And typhoons.
Hurricanes.
That's where the Jerseyans go because they can't drive.
No, there's nobody in this state that's really a native. Most of them all came from up north to flee the snow. So yes, Boldy, everything that you base your assumptions, 100% correct.
Okay, in that
All of
case, right? Okay, what do you think about Australia? I mean, because I when I was over in the US, people would say, I would talk, I go, yeah, hi, and they go, oh, are you Irish? I go, no, I'm from Australia. And they go, oh, you're an Aussie. I go, yeah, I'm an Aussie. And they go, oh, can I ask you a question? Yeah. And honestly, 8 out of 10 times that question would be, do you have a pet kangaroo? I did get
Yes.
asked
just
whether
answer yes.
I was
didn't
going to
get-
ask, is it true that they walk around barefoot and they don't have to wear shoes?
Oh yeah. We have our thongs. Oh, sorry, you call them flip flops.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Thong.
But we over here in Australia we call them thongs, or in New Zealand, just a couple 100 k's that way, or I should say 100 miles that way is New Zealand, and they call them jandals.
Jan.
So jandals, yeah, jandals. We call them thongs. You call them flip flops. Yeah, I mean, Australia is an amazing. If you've never been to Australia, honestly, I've got to tell you, out of the top 20 things in the world that can kill you, we have 18 of them.
Mhm.
You have
Yes.
mutant animals.
Yes.
You have mutant animals. That's what got my curiosity. You got a platypus that's half duck, half beaver, half,
Oh yeah, yeah. And when the English first came here, they actually thought that someone actually did get a duck, you know, and actually sew it together with a beaver.
That's typical British.
You know, but I mean, yes, no, Australians do not have pet kangaroos. Okay, we have cities just like everywhere else. Okay, a lot of people would also ask me, is it true that the water goes down the sink the other way? And I can tell you this, yes, it does.
And I was
So-
told it was a prison colony when I was growing up, that Australia was
Oh, yeah.
originally a prison colony.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because we actually call English poms. Okay, but the original
is
spelling of
Balties down there.
pom. Sorry.
I said still is Balties down there.
Oh, Christian. Oh, right. Oh, snap.
Love,
Shots
yeah,
fired.
come
No,
up here
so-
and do something about it.
we call the English POMs, but the original spelling is POHM, which stands for Prisoner of Her Majesty. So that was about in 1788. People from England came here, but we've actually digressed. We actually go hand in hand with our Indigenous Aboriginals. Okay. Australia is an amazing place. If you've never been here, please come down. We need your money.
Well,
According,
consider-
according to Ancestry, I have a few cousins down there.
Okay, but
considering these days, unless you want to hand over your DNA and your last 5 years of social media, nobody wants to go to the US at present. So come down to Australia because we will greet you with open hands. I'll even come to the airport and pick you up.
Ooh.
there is one question I've got to ask you, as
Sure.
being an Australian. Why can't you spell beer? You have to have 4 X's.
Wait,
Here
beer
we
or
got 4
bear?
X's.
Beer.
Beer. The reason why, okay, we can here in New South Wales, where I am, like as I said, about 80 k's, 50 miles south of Sydney, we can spell beer, but the 4X comes from Queensland. They can't spell beer. They're a bit like I don't know, people from Ohio. I don't know, or people from Montana. I mean, every time I was in America, people kept on saying, because I had a Montana T-shirt that I bought over in. You've got TJ Maxx over there. We've got TK Maxx over here,
Right.
and everybody kept on going, oh, Mr. Montana, what do you have to say today? And I didn't understand it. I didn't understand what, but apparently people from Montana just like to say, Captain Obvious things like, oh, it's hot outside.
So anyway, if you're joining us, this is our Christmas episode, and we are celebrating the life of Simon Fisher Becker. Just to put things on track.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
is
okay,
looking
sorry,
down
Christian, I'll
upon
shut
us
up.
from
I'll
heaven,
shut up.
No,
laughing
Balti,
his
you're-
ass off.
Is arse.
Is arse.
Is arse.
Oh, I know YouTube just flagged us like
He's
5 times during this conversation.
That's why you have to say it with the accent.
Laughing.
All right. Let's do our birthdays that we're celebrating this week. We're
Wait a
not doing a
minute.
full on Who Knew News today.
No.
I'll do the theme.
Oh, yeah. What the deuce?
How's
What the deuce, Bri?
that's okay.
It's still in. I recorded Happiness Patrol last night, and it's still within my
Yeah.
reach.
I did.
Somebody take the kazoo away from him. Seriously.
We don't have a big enough fly
What
spotter.
news do we have today?
Well, it's our own Love It. Simon Fraser, or better known as Tony Curran, who is now in Outlander Blood of My Blood, celebrating his 56th birthday. And he's playing Simon. Let's see what he's playing. Hold on, I'm gonna get this right because he's gonna be coming back for the 2nd season of Blood of My Blood coming soon. They just got to give us a date on that one and everything. But he plays Simon Fraser, Lord Lovett of I cannot pronounce the name of the. I'm not even gonna say it. It's not even Lollybrock yet and everything. But yeah, he's killing it in the show. Everybody says he is a very good Lord Lovett. And hopefully with next season coming and everything, we find out more and stuff on if he does get Claire's mom back and everything and stuff. But He's celebrating. I can't believe 50. He's 56 and everything, but he's killing it in the show and everything. And our next birthday is our own Garrett Wang, and he basically is celebrating his 57th birthday. And you all know him from Star Trek Voyager, as well as many other shows and everything. And trying to see what he's got up his sleeve right now, because a lot of people are taking a hiatus, but he has been working on Star Trek Lower Decks back in 2024, and that was the last thing he did for now. It was the episode Fissure Quest, and so far he's basically showing no more stuff coming up for this next season and everything. But let's see what happens. You never know, because a lot of people are in post-production right now because of the holidays and everything. And we have the cutest birthday that I left for last was, you got to help me, Christian, with the name.
If anybody wants to put the punctuation in this,
Jyoti.
Jayati?
No, Jyoti.
Oh, Jyoti.
Jyoti. So Jyoti.
That's why I want to make sure I said it right. Yeah.
So
Jyoti homage. And she turns 32 years old, and she is held, let me see if they still have her listed as it. She holds the Guinness World Record with the height of 62.8 centimeters, or 2 feet and 3/4 inches. And last year, actually, on November 21st of 2024, I got to get this fixed with the dates in here. She met the tallest living woman in the world for the first time at the Sawyer Hotel in London. And the last thing she's done was basically in 2020, World's Smallest Woman Meet Jyoti. And that's the last thing she's done so far. But like I said, everybody's on hiatus right now, working on things, unless you deal with the war between the land and the sea. But that's for another show.
Yeah, we've been reviewing the 2 episodes. And Bolty, if you see her on this, her
She's
handler,
adorable.
The handler was like, we'll put the TARDIS next to her, because the handler was afraid that she wouldn't be able to pick it up. And within a split second, she just grabs the TARDIS, holds it right there, and just like, okay, I guess she does. So
wow, that is amazing.
So,
I'm just thinking, can you imagine the smallest perfect person in the world meeting the tallest person in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that would be, you could do a whole episode just on that, Christian.
It's got to do with Doctor Who. Anyway, speaking of which, Dave, take it away. Let's go ahead and
those are our birthdays for this week, and me on Monday, because we're not going to have a show next week, so it's my birthday too.
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Oh,
yeah.
you do not look a day over 17.
I hope so.
Yeah, I was going to say 16.
Is that like a metric thing for like Celsius? It's 50 or something.
No, I'm just saying he's a very good-looking man, or what we would say, he's a very good-looking rooster. Can I tell you?
Well, thank you very much. I think you've got some smudge on your screen there, but I'll take it.
That's called Vaseline. That's what we use.
Speaking of good-looking roosters, we have Billy Floyd from the Kitchen Killers.
Billy Floyd, Kitchen Killers, coming here to sing for us.
Special for us tonight. Thank you so much, Billy. And don't forget to check us out. I will be returning to Billy's location this coming Friday for a special beverage night. So
yes,
we'll be together there.
The 6th annual Coquito competition. It's the Tournament of Champions.
I gotta see if my 2 friends can send you their coquitos, because one sells it on Instagram and the other one he makes it in hiding, and he makes it too strong.
He makes it in hiding and he makes it too strong. Sounds like it would be perfect for us. That's what we want. We want the coquito to come out of hiding. You know, that's what we want. We want.
Well, the other friend, he sells it. The other friend sells it all over Instagram and everything and stuff. But this one that I know that keeps it in hiding, because he, like he said, he goes down to Puerto Rico, gets the stuff, and it's potent. It's very potent.
It'll kill a guy. I get you.
Sorry,
the average man. We'll take down the average man.
For us uneducated people here in Australia, what are you talking about?
A wonderful Puerto Rican drink.
My cousins used to make it. My cousins used to make it too, and everything. It has coconut in it. I think it has rum. It has some kind of cream and everything. Because I'm allergic to coconut, so I can't touch it. But when you can smell the alcohol off of it, and that gets you wasted, that's how bad it is and everything.
Now I get it. Okay, it's alcohol. Well, that's
Yes.
okay. That's okay because everything. The only thing that Australians know is how to walk barefoot. Don't get bindies in the soles of your feet, and how to drink alcohol properly.
You
Think of
fit
it as
right in.
it's like Spanish eggnog.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay,
Puerto Rican
no
Corquito.
problems.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto
eggnog.
Rican.
It's a
know,
blend
you-
of canned milks. So there's sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, unsweetened coconut milk, cream of coconut, and then you add white rum, however you want. It doesn't have to be too strong.
They
But
use
it depends
Bacardi.
on how strong you want it. Vanilla extract, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg. Sometimes people put ground cloves in it, and they garnish
Yeah.
it with cinnamon sticks.
This man
Have
knows
you
his
guys
food.
heard of a Tom and Jerry over there?
Yeah.
Why does that sound familiar?
Tom and Jerry. It sounds very much like you. It's like an eggnog, but it's done with it's done with rum and nutmeg, and it's a bit like eggnog, but people make it. And the only reason why I know this is because I do my trivia tonight here in Wollongong, and that's one of the questions. And it's like, it's called Tom and Jerry, and it's a bit like an eggnog that you make over in America from scratch.
Because I used to like the cartoon series, and that's why people used to. When I said I like Tom and Jerry, they looked at me like you're too young.
All right. So going back to Billy Floyd,
Mhm.
because I know Billy's got a
Oh, the Big T? What's going on here?
A forced
Billy's got
segue.
one
I'm waiting for
last year.
Simon to throw us the biggest sign from heaven right now because he's probably, like you said, cracking up laughing.
Or you did.
Cackling. That beautiful cackle of his.
Yep,
Yes.
Mhm.
I have no doubt. But our wonderful kitchen killer, Billy Floyd, has a song for us.
I do. It's not Christmas without a Christmas song, right? You gotta have you gotta have a
Exactly.
holiday song. You
Yeah.
know, this was I grew up. My parents were fantastic listeners of many different types of music, and my mom was a huge Elvis Presley fan. So during the holiday season, one of the albums that she would always put on, we had a traditional record player, was a lot of Elvis music. And he had a song that he covered, of course, called "White Christmas," which I just thought was an absolutely beautiful cover. One of my favorite covers that Elvis performed was that. So a couple years ago, I had the opportunity to learn. I had to pick a Christmas song to play for a show, and immediately that was the first one that popped in my head. So it was a beautiful song to learn, an absolutely gorgeous song to play, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope I do it justice, Elvis. If I don't, I'm sure you'll let me know. That's all right. I hope you guys like this. If you don't, it's Christian's fault.
Why me?
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I said, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I said, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I said, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I said, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white, and may all your Christmases be white. I said, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Thanks, guys.
No.
Brilliant.
Woo!
Lots of applause.
Go,
Thank
Billy.
you, Billy. Thank you, Billy.
You got it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the time, guys. You guys have a wonderful evening, and thank you for including me tonight.
Hey, Billy, before
Yeah.
you go, you're talking about Elvis Presley. Have you ever heard Elvis Presley's song that he wrote? Instead of, he did White Christmas, like you said, but Blue Christmas.
Oh, dude, Blue Christmas is classic, man. I love that song.
Yeah, and it's all about Christmas, I think, in Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they talk about. I think they talk about how they're decorating the trees, they're bringing the colors, and there's a lot of reds and greens. But he's also blue, thinking about you.
Oh, that's
Very
so sweet. Oh, congratulations.
Blue
I
snowflakes,
feel so loved.
blue memories, and he'll have a blue Christmas. But he hopes that you're doing all right. He's gonna have a blue Christmas because we're not together. Tear. It's very sweet.
Do you know Six White Boomers?
Oh,
What?
excuse me.
Oh,
That is
Australia.
a classic Australian Christmas carol. Thank
Exactly.
you. Oh,
I was hoping he'd know it.
Thank you, Raj. No, no, but I'll put it on the list for next year, my man. How about
Still
that?
not allowed to play one song because of what
There you
happened after Christmas.
No, we're super glad that you were here, Billy.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me, man. I do have to bounce, but again, I appreciate all the time. It's great to see everybody. I hope you guys have a safe holiday. However
Billy.
you choose to share it with whoever you choose to share it with. I hope it's a beautiful, beautiful day for everybody.
Billy,
Thank you,
before you
Billy.
bounce, yeah,
What's up, Candyman?
what are you releasing this year? What have you got in
Oh
front of
yeah.
you?
Oh, what do we? Oh, let's see. What do we have
No,
going
what
on?
you got in front of you?
Oh, right here. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
My man. Actually, hold on. Stand by. Let me do. There we go. We just released our first 3 seasonings, which is super cool. So we have an espresso rub. We're trying to get up in your kitchen in more ways than one, not just playing music and introducing people to community and food and culinary arts, which I absolutely love. That's what the whole thing is based on, music, food, and community. But we really, really wanted to team up with other people, other creators. So we teamed up with Voodoo Chef Foundation out of Tampa. And a part of the proceeds of every single sale of any of our barbecue sauce or our seasonings goes to the Voodoo Chef Foundation. And that goes to contributing to scholarships and grants for culinary certifications and education. It's extremely expensive, but those beautiful people that are cooking those beautiful dishes in those incredible restaurants, all of them went through some type of culinary education. It's very, very expensive. So a portion of this goes to help with scholarships and grants to motivate people and to give them the ability and the means to grow their education and grow their passion so they can share it with you. So, that's what we have coming out. We just released our first 3 seasonings. We just got restocked with our barbecue sauce. It goes super, super fast. We have some orders to fill already. Thank you guys very much. Some of you have placed orders, which we're working on getting squared away. I've been working with Christian for the past probably 6 months, looking at barbecue sauces and getting them out to the people and selling them to the people, bringing them to conventions and to all of our kitchen crashings. And thank you guys for supporting us. It's wonderful to be able to do it, and it keeps us going. We're looking at the buttermilk, Candy. We're looking at the buttermilk, my man. He wants a ranch.
Mark is one of those distributors that he wants to get his own. So
I like it. We're working on what's called a BRE, Best Ranch Ever. So we are working on that. I'm teaming up with Voodoo Chef Foundation. We're going to see if we can get that coming out in the next, I'd say in the next 6 to 12 months. I'm really hoping to release that as well. Right now we're working on the sauces, working on the seasonings, but we're always growing. We're always evolving. We love recommendations. We do everything for the community and for the people that support us. So thank you guys very much.
It's coming, Dan. And just to let you know,
patience is a virtue, baby.
Speaking of patience is a virtue, I'm just going to say this. We literally just got dropped the email. We can safely say that not only at Central Florida Comic-Con next month, we have been approved for that convention, but we'll be selling at the start of this month the new batch of Kitchen Killers barbecue sauce there.
Yep.
So
we just got it in last week. We've been waiting for a long time. We just got it in last week. So thank you guys for being patient with us.
So Dan, be patient. Billy's trying to get everybody in everything, and I know Mark has been waiting patiently.
We got it. And I appreciate you guys. So we ordered 72 to begin with. I thought I would have sauce for years. I genuinely thought I was like, what am I going to do with 72 bottles of barbecue sauce? I have no idea. Gone. And I was like, oh my God. So we ordered 144. And everything, it was a series of unfortunate circumstances between the bottlers, for the manufacturers. Everything got way more expensive really, really fast. The price per item went up really, really fast. So we had to get new distributors, new everything, new bottling companies, everything. And we actually wound up, Chef Eric Young's wound up making this. It's his recipe, and he teamed up with us. He wound up making it all of it by hand to make sure that we could get this barbecue sauce out to you guys. So we worked really, really hard on it. I most certainly appreciate the patience. It was a great problem to have. We ran out really, really fast. But we doubled up on our inventory, so we're ready to go. And I think I hope, we'll have enough to make it through the holidays in the first quarter. So thank you guys very much for your patience. I most certainly appreciate it, and I apologize for the delay.
And where can we find you online, and when can we see your show?
Oh, kitchenkillers.com, baby. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:05 on Mondays and 9:05 on Fridays. You can catch us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. We do team up with the Legend of Traveling TARDIS, so our new shows are broadcast on their X, their YouTube, their Facebook as well. So we try to do the same thing and offer the same thing to Christian and to you guys to do that cross-pollination of incredible fan bases.
Excellent.
Thank you, Billy. See you on Friday.
We won't forget you, Dan. We won't forget you, man. It's impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
You're on the list, baby. Once you're on the list, you don't get off the list until you get your barbecue sauce.
And
all right.
Again, thank you, Billy. And keep in mind, folks, for those of you who've ordered online, yes, it is happening. It is coming. I'll even show the picture of the boxes that Billy had shown me. That we're ready to go. So yeah, it is strong.
I think I picked him up a week ago tomorrow. I picked him up last Wednesday is when I finally got, and I drove to Lakeland to meet the chef halfway because he's on the far side of Tampa. So he drove to Lakeland. We met in Lakeland at the Guitar Center. We spent God knows how many hours playing every instrument we could possibly get our hands on. And then I left with 12 cases of barbecue sauce. I have boxes set aside for Christian, boxes set aside for our previous orders, and we're working on getting those fulfilled as soon as possible.
Awesome.
I'm come from the land down under.
Crazy man.
Should I be like this and go, yeah, g'day guys, how's it going up there?
No, I'm gonna turn your screen over.
I gotta get going, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I love all of you. You guys have a safe holiday, and we'll talk soon. Take care, everybody.
Thanks again, Billy.
Bye, guys.
Talk to you soon. So, with Billy taking off, why don't we've got a couple of videos to run. So why don't we do, including a Kitchen Killers one. So why don't we do our Kitchen Killers and our commercials and some of our videos?
Absolutely.
And then we'll continue with our conversations.
We want to thank everybody who contributed videos, all of our friends and Simon's friends who came out to support us and support Simon. Thank you. We have a few videos to show everybody of Simon's friend and our friends, wishing him a very Merry Christmas, and everyone else too. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and show a few of those videos from our friends, and we'll take a commercial break. When we return, our continuing our Christmas special, Very Merry Simon Fisher Becker Christmas.
I'm Dan Hadley from Type 40. That's my wonky Christmas tree. I haven't got a glass, but I'm going to raise a mug anyway to everybody watching Legend of the Travelling TARDIS, and of course to the late, the great, our mate, Simon Fisher Becker. Cheers.
Hey, it's your pal Dr. Squee from the Dr. Squee Show, formerly from the Gallifrey Stands podcast, which we revive every now and again to give episode guides to Doctor Who for New Who, and I'm joined here by Coop and some tinsel because it's the Christmas special to say hi to Legend of the Travelling TARDIS. I hope you're having a wonderful Yuletide period. I myself am currently in It's Wonderful Life. That's why my beard is currently taking a vacation, because I've got to look like a younger war hero who's also an American football star, which let's just say the standards of fitness back then were less. But anyway, that is never mind. I'm here to, of course, tribute Simon Fisher Becker. Now, I met him. I wrote off to him. He was one of the people I wrote to early on in the Life of Gallifrey Stands, which went on for over 300 episodes. We did audio plays. But this was the early days when, I was just hoping people would say yes. And he not only said yes, but he said, oh, I'll come down to you, where I was at the time, Southampton, here in the UK. And he came to where I worked. And between, we stopped at one stage for a break, because we ended up recording for 3 hours, 2.5, something like that. And it was him and Daphne Ashbrook. We went on for that long, and it was just a lovely chat. And we went through all the jobs, through Harry Potter, through Doctor Who, through everything. And you could tell, This was a guy who was finally getting the parts, which would mean he would be of some note. Like, he was in Doctor Who, he was in Harry Potter, as I say, even though that scene got kind of cut down or cut out. But it was something he could talk to the fans about and become engaged with. And he was so happy to welcome the fans into his life because it had taken a while. You know, you get so many of these great journeyman actors who just finally land that one role, and that's the one which projects them to, you know, an audience which they get engaged with. And that seemed like Simon. He loved his Doctor Who fans. He loved going to the conventions, and he loved talking to people. And it's when we paused and he said to me, it's like, wow, you're really listening. And it was one of the early things which made me feel like I could do this interviewing thing, which I'm still doing to this day on stage and podcast. So, you know, that encouragement from Simon meant a lot to me in those early days. And yeah, as I say, I'm just so glad he got that experience of really enjoying some engagement with people who were fans of his. And during Moldovar, to end the series of Doctor Who, as they did at one stage, after over 50 years of Doctor Who, and your punchline to the episode is, Doctor Who! Doctor Who! Doctor Who! And for that alone, I will remember you forever, Simon. Godspeed, and, you know, if you fancy it, please listen to the Dr. Squee show, drsquee.co.uk, or go to youtube.com/Dr. Squee. Thanks, guys, and a Merry Christmas from here in the UK to wherever you are in the world. Mwah. By the way, just ignore this wallpaper. It's going soon. It's a long story. Take care.
I didn't listen to that voicemail. I'll tear open that letter you sent. Don't you tell your friends I want you back. I gotta leave you now unread, because you've already said those words that switch my heart to dead from loving you. So you'll stay ghosted and I'll stay focused. I'm so enclosed. The spell stays unspoken. A dark silhouette of a marked man and broken. Right down. I didn't listen to that voicemail or TikTok that story you sent. Don't you reel me in to get me back. I'm gonna leave you now.
Hey, happy holidays, Merry Christmas from everybody here at Horses on Film and Happiness Patrol. To everybody on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, and of course to you, Simon. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm author Mark Muncy.
And I'm author Erica Lance.
And this is Eerie Travels.
Greetings, travelers. Join us as we travel through folklore, myths, monsters, legends, and dark history.
Now, we'll be your guide to the spooky side of reality as we discuss cryptids, paranormal, and all things preternatural.
Sometimes we find the truth is way scarier than fiction.
We're on twice a week on your favorite podcast platforms, including iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, and YouTube.
We have amazing guests from all of the areas of the strange and unusual, including witnesses, investigators, and more.
Yeah, with Erica's curiosity and ridiculous array of pop culture and true crime knowledge.
And Mark's decades of experience diving into folklore and the legends with the truth that's behind them.
Yeah, so join us, travelers, as we take you to the edge of reality, and we'll see you on the other side.
Hello, my name's Sylvester McCoy. Welcome to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS.
The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. We are back with our very merry Simon Fisher Becker Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody. We had a little bit of Melanie there in those commercial break, part of the Happiness Patrol.
That's the next sauce. A little bit of Melanie.
Yay!
Yay.
Ranch flavored. Absolutely.
No, that's a little bit of Candyman.
That's Candyman.
So, Melon, do you have a good Simon story?
Do I have? Oh goodness. Sure. And I have to just pick
Just to
one
put you on
out.
the spot, you know.
Just why not? Yeah, why not? That. Welcome back. Okay, so the thing with Simon is, and this could be just in general kind of a story, is whenever he came on the traveling TARDIS, this man always did his research. And not even even if the topic was, a particular, if it was an episode, if it was something about the convention scene, he really made sure to bring his own perspective. He would be able to blend his own perspective on whatever the topic was, along with whatever factual research that he was able to do. So whether it was something that was very close to the heart, when we were talking about bullying in general in the comic space, in the Comic Con space, in the fandom space, him sharing his personal stories with that. He always had you could see that he was bearing his heart and soul to whatever work he was doing. So in vis-a-vis here on TLTT, or even when he was doing his Simon's vlogs, you just saw that whatever he was doing, he put himself fully into it. I always loved whenever we would do an interview and he was doing an interview. As I mentioned, the level of research that he would do for the interviewee, whereas we knew that the comment section, people are going to generally have like the big Doctor Who topics or other things that, an audience is probably going to top level bring up. Simon was that type of interviewer that he would do the research and really delve into pieces that, as an actor, as a writer, as a performer, that he would delve into. And you could see that whoever we were interviewing, or the interviewee, there was a joy in that they would, if there was any type of shell behind the screen, Simon pulled that out of them. And I think it really was almost as if Simon had this way of like extending an olive branch of his own heart out to that person who's asking the question, to say, I'm going to be, here's a great question that I'm going to blend a little bit of my own story into, and asking you what your perspective is. And he always was able to have the person who was responding just give their all in return. So, and whether that was in, again, his Simon's vlogs, him being on the show, him being candid, just everything about Simon, especially that laugh. That laugh will, I hope that when I am old and gray, that is the one of the very few things I will retain for the rest of my life, is the effervescent laugh, that chuckle that came from the bottom of his soul and just was spreading the warmth in the heart of Simon Fisher Becker. I do not ever, ever, ever want to lose that memory here. I know here and in the world of YouTube and everything, I can always listen to it, but there's always something special when you can recall it in your mind. And I hope for anyone that had the pleasure of watching him on the Traveling TARDIS, or if you haven't, listen, so that way maybe even your own memory can recall the brilliance of Simon Fisher Becker.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing.
Yes. Okay, I can't follow up with that.
Sorry. I'm
There
trying to
was
hold back something right here.
There
I'm
was
trying.
passion, there was love, and I'm just like, oh boy.
My heart has a puncture.
Aww. No, let's see it again. Let's see it again. My Dalek
My
has
heart
another
has a
puncture.
puncture.
My Dalek has a puncture.
And you can't, just for the
Oh,
record.
wait, we're gonna updo the ante here. There we go.
Hey!
I don't have Vlogging a Dead Horse. I have the other three.
Oh, can I say I am very lucky. Oh, okay. You swamped me with that one. But I was very lucky to actually first see Simon in the Pandorica Opens, and never, ever, ever in my life would I feel that I was going to be working with such an amazing, talented person. I know I know this, and I think you guys know this as well. He loved this show. He loved you, Christian. He loved all of yous. He loved, coming on, the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. He, I was one of the very lucky people from our show, the No Name Trivia Show, to actually meet Simon in person. And if you ever met Simon in person, you actually understood he got it. He absolutely got it. He loved his fans. He understood it was the fans that made him, Dorian Moldiver, or like in Harry Potter and everything else he did. And he would put his heart out to you. He would actually invite you to his house. Okay, so I was, as I said, I was lucky to work with the guy. And can I say, I am very, very honored to when he was doing vlogging a dead horse, to actually ask me to actually do the foreword. Look at that ugly picture. Whoa. Ew. Yes.
No.
But also at the same time, in the same book, believe it or not, you actually have a picture of Joseph McGrail Baidup and also Christian.
That's some scary picture right there, dude.
He's not as scary as mine, mate. And can I tell you the one thing is, like, when I actually, I don't know if I relayed this story to you beforehand, but I'll do it again if I have.
Yeah.
When we were actually in Europe, we went to London. We was driving up to Scotland, and we stopped into Simon's house, and he was there in all his big glory, and he just saw me, goes, "Oh, Betty, darling," he's just so out there. And then he gives you this big bear hug. Honestly, I was a bit scared for my life. I thought he was going to squash the life out of me. And we were there for like maybe an hour. And he goes, "Baldy, darling, I love you, but you've got to go." I'm going, oh, okay. Why? We've just traveled from Australia, come to see. He goes, "Darling, I've got some fans from from Belgium coming, very, very soon. I've invited them over for tea, tea and biscuits. Yes, but they're my fans, and I love you, but you're going to need to go very soon." And that's what got me with Simon. His fans were everything to him, absolutely everything. And I mean, like you guys, I think everybody on this broadcast will actually understand what I mean. There are some actors out there that really don't get it, like what Simon got, what Simon did. And it's like someone comes up for a photograph or an autograph. Oh, go away! I'm too busy. I'm too important. That was not Simon. Simon was just so. I don't even know how I can put every word that I can think of to describe Simon is so inept. Okay. It's just a case that he was adorable, he was loving. And can I say one thing? I think we always talk about Simon. I also want to put out Tony's name as well. His partner for
Oh, yeah.
many, many, many years. Tony, although we feel the loss in our lives, Tony would be feeling it way more than what what we would. But I think sometimes people forget about Tony. I'm not one of those people. Tony was an amazing person, partner with Simon for many, many countless decades. But all I can say is really, Simon, we really miss you. And can I say, without Simon, okay, we wouldn't know about the legend of the traveling TARDIS. We wouldn't have been able to interview such people like so many people from Doctor Who, and me being a Whovian, even before that I actually met Simon, to actually sit there and interview people that actually played the Doctor. Oh, bestow my beating heart, as Simon would say. And Simon, wherever you are, my darling, I cannot wait to see you once again. We'll sit there, have a couple of eggnogs or bourbon and coke or whatever you want, a couple of Tim Tams, and we'll just sit there and laugh the actual night away. Simon, I love you. thank you very much for allowing us to be a part of your life.
Or if he comes over to Billy's house, we'll have coquitos. So
That's right. Yes,
we'll have
something
that
that
on
us
Friday.
Australians don't know about.
The friar will have some the ghostly friar will have some coquitos. He'll join you.
The butterbeer.
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely. Oh, Melanie, we should do that. We should get a bunch of people just have butterbeer on Simon. We should.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Dave, it's up to you. We do have more videos, including Joseph from the No Name Trivia. We also
don't
have
worry about him.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Christian, you know, it's actually myself, and Simon. We were the stars of the show.
I know.
Without us, right?
Joe was filler.
He's on a boat right now. We don't want to get back to him.
Oh, he's on a boat. Oh, don't worry about it. He knows what I do. He knows that we were the stars, and we just allowed him to do his little bit.
Allowed. I love it. So, Dave, we got chats. We've got more videos.
Let's do the chats, and then we can do some videos.
Got it there. I'm only going to add this because everybody's aware of this, and we'll just. I mean, you can find it everywhere, but we lost Rob Reiner and his wife this Sunday, and may they rest in peace. So, to them, incredible
We lost
man.
a lot of people this past weekend. Yeah.
This one I just could not believe. This one, it was like there's no way in heck that's true there. Rose Kirby says, "Hey, happy National Chocolate Covered Everything Day!" And hello, is that a thing? Is that a real thing? That should be every day. So,
It is now. Let's go.
Raj says, "Easy, candy man." Christian should know that flip-flops are called slippers in the Philippine Islands, right, Christian? I would know if I ever went to the Philippines. I'd live there. Timescale says, I will say this about Simon. I contacted him and messaged him several times, and he was very kind to me as one of his fans. And when I say I appreciate people who are fans of the fans, that includes like Peter Capaldi. I mean, these guys are excellent. I mean, they're amazing. They're the ones who, instead of saying shoe Balti, they're the ones who say, they'll be the ones that say, oh, okay, you've been here for 5 minutes. I think John Reese, what's his name? The gentleman from the Indiana Jones. I keep getting his name wrong. John Reese Davies, fan of the fans. Incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like at the No Name convention where I met Simon and everything, I had to help him with, because a lot of people didn't realize he had his chair with him, put him in, and all he did was the kids. He kept saying, "Come, just come." We were sitting at the table, autographs, everything, and stuff, and just he didn't want to leave. He just kept signing and signing and signing and signing, and they said, "No, we're closing the room down." No, he just kept signing and he said, "Nope, fans first, fans first."
Exactly.
No.
But he was thinking of the money at that time.
He was trying to make me laugh and everything because I was just there like first like Doctor Who convention fully and everything. He's like, come here, you're gonna help me out, you're gonna do this, we're gonna do tables, we're gonna do this, and then something happened and he stood up for me and everything and stuff. Like he will defend you and everything. Like he cared about everybody, fan, family, anything. He considered you one of his own. Like you were his little child and everything. You were his.
And he was a true gentleman. A true gentleman in the name of it.
I just love when him and Nick McNeese, they would just spit like at the
mean, if you put Ian McNeese with Simon, there is no way that anybody going to be laughing. You know,
it was fun.
And Christian, you know how you said about dip everything in chocolate day? I don't know if you have ever been to Scotland, but Scotland doesn't have dip everything in chocolate. It's deep fry everything. You know, they have deep fried Mars bars. They have deep fried pizza, deep fried lasagna. And that place is just a walk-in heart attack waiting to happen.
Love it.
Scotland is a state fair. That is
it is.
Two of them just deep fried. Let's go.
They get it.
Melanie can attest to this. My going out of the country is just basically Epcot. It's not Epcot.
You get
It's not
everything
an
on World
Epcot. I've
Showcase.
never
You're
gone.
good.
Exactly.
I still haven't been to Epcot. I went to Disney World, but I've never been to Epcot.
Let's go.
So for the Australian that's got no idea, what is what is an Epcot?
Oh, we gotta take them.
It's the international area of Disney World.
Okay, so Epcot
okay.
is the
Now
big
I
ball
get it.
at Disney. It's
Yeah,
the
you- Yep.
experimental
You do.
prototype community of tomorrow. And you have two little areas of it. You got the tomorrow, the intervention type of thing, although it's been changed. But what you need to know, Bulty, is that there is the World Showcase. And one of the greatest things about World Showcase is, and this hopefully will speak to your Australian heart and liver, drinking around the world.
Yeah.
For you, if you so dare choose, go each country around
Don't they
the
give you a
world
passport
and
for it
have
too?
a drink. People don't usually make it halfway. They get to America and then they're done.
I'm there.
America's the easy one. 'cause
I think they have a passport they stamp too, or somebody made a passport, some Disney person, and they
That's
stamped
for
the
the kids.
passports. I heard about that.
It's unofficial, official, and official.
You got me at alcohol.
Or sip or
I mean,
snack.
I'll give it a whirl.
Give it a roll. Okay.
I'll give it a whirl.
I'll join you.
That's it. You heard it here
Well,
first.
well,
We're
we got a
gonna
problem
have a
if we make
TLTT day at Epcot, y'all.
Well, we got a problem if we make 100,000 because I have no idea because since I have no job how to get down there.
I took
Oh, don't
I
worry.
remember-
You can make the passports.
we have a set of videos where I took Dave to Canada and he was not impressed.
Yeah, Canada Land was.
I want to see what
mediocre.
New York.
We have a movie with Martin Short. That's as Canadian as we need, right?
Oh no, they changed it out.
No more
Yeah, it's-
circle vision with.
who are the two from SCTV? It's Catherine
O'Hara.
O'Hara
Oh!
and Eugene Levy. Now
And
they have a
Eugene
new
Levy?
movie. Yes,
Okay, I didn't realize that they changed that out.
they did.
Told you how last time I went to
Cool
Canada.
movie. It's nice.
Well, what do they show of Australia Land?
You have to stay in your head the entire time.
Oh, really?
There's
Because I was
no
going to say,
Australia, unfortunately, yet.
Yeah, I'll be
There's
in
no-
Japan. I'll be
Well,
in
I
the
can
Japan area.
I can
is a
tell you
sake bar.
that in Australia, everyone looks like Hugh Jackman. Okay.
Really, we can see that.
Oh, sorry, I got a cough about it.
Yeah, as you can. I mean, look at this face. You know, like you wouldn't think I was only 27. You know, we're all amazingly beautiful, except for me because I'm half English, so it's okay.
That explains it.
Terrible.
Look, you guys know that I love you deep down from the bottom of my sand shoes.
Let me just jump through the chats. I was fortunate. This is from Raj. I was fortunate enough to watch Simon rant about science fiction in his vlogs here at the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Yes, he has his own playlist. So if you want to check out all of his episodes and all of his discussions about his take on sci-fi, global warming, you name it, he talked about it. And some of the stuff that was just he would send me, and I felt so bad that he would go like, Christian, I'm running late, and I haven't sent you one within months. And I said, Simon, you do this when you want to do it on your own. So these are gems in the rough. But yeah, you can check out Simon Says Sci-Fi blogs on the actual channel here, and we're going to keep that up forever. So
That ain't going anywhere.
that's not going anywhere. And Raj says he was very professional whenever he was on the Legend with you guys and gals. Absolutely, he was a gentleman.
He was a professional. We weren't.
Yeah.
You guys are starting out.
We were still not professional. Yeah, Billy says, I have never gotten the pleasure of watching Mr. Simon on American TV, but since I've been watching you guys, I can the warmth and respect you've had for this great man.
I got birthday messages every birthday. That's why I was upset this year.
So did I.
All right. Mhm.
So, and I feel I don't know if I ever told this story, but it really it caught me off guard the day that I found out.
Mhm.
Because normally Simon sends me a private message. He never calls my cell phone. And on that day, I got a call from Simon, and I was just driving with Chrissy. I forgot I think we were just going out to eat that night. And Tony picked up, and I was like, "Oh, where's Simon?" And he told me the bad news, and I was just like, "Dude, if you need anything, please let me know." And it just killed me that I found out that way, and he was gone.
I thought he had a few more. In him.
So you sorry, Christian, you were completely right. Okay. Simon was that person that he would actually think of other people.
Wait. Before you go on, could you repeat that first part that you say and make sure Dave hears it?
you are completely right.
Thank
That
you.
one. Yes. Right.
Okay, go on.
Now you forgot my made me lose my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
The thing is that you were so right, because Simon just got it. He was just such an amazing person. He cared more about other people than what he did himself, and also at the same time that I can't put it into words of like how much he loved life. He loved, as I said, he deep down from the bottom of his heart, he loved you. He loved you, Christian, and he loved the show. I mean, I would have numerous amount of chats with him, like even when he was in hospital and different stuff like that, and we would just be idiots together. I mean, I don't know if I've relayed this story once, but he was in bed in hospital, and I gave him a call, and he goes, "Oh, Baldy, darling, how are you, darling?" And I go, yeah, good. What about yourself? He goes, "Oh, I'm perfect." And he had this hospital gown on, and fortunately or unfortunately, one of his breasts fell out, and he looked like a Roman, right? And and then the nurse walks in and goes, oh, and he goes, "Oh, don't worry, darling, I'm just talking to Balty, from Australia." So I thought, "Well, Simon, he goes, "Oh, no, don't worry about it." So I thought, okay, so I just took out one of my breasts as well. So we were talking together, just, like with T-shirts and gowns over half of us. I mean, I think I always, remember Simon, just the weird and wacky things that we would do together. And that's what it was. It was friendship. And the other thing is, I don't think he actually understood how many people loved him and how famous he actually was. I mean, I saw all the condolences, like whether it be in Variety or whether it would be this, whatever. Simon would have loved this. He would have absolutely adored it. Go, "Oh, okay, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one." And he was so down to earth. Okay, he didn't think that he was anything important. He didn't think he was anything better than anybody else. But he was a true professional, in the art of acting. Again, and we always talk about how he loved his fans. He was a fan of the fans.
Mhm.
And I still believe that if he was still around with us, he would have loved all the excitement. I wouldn't say excitement, but all the outpouring of grief on all these other different mediums. And as I said, he didn't think he was that famous, but let's say we all knew different.
Well, speaking of famous, Dave, if you don't mind, I would like to put on more clips, which also
think so.
include Richard Ashton, Ross Mullen, who plays the Silence, and our good friend Tim Treloar, who plays the Third Doctor on Big Finish. Here's more of Simon's tribute.
Hello, everyone. My name is Faith, and I'm here to wish everyone watching a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a happy and safe New Year. And Simon, wherever you are, we miss you. Merry Christmas.
Hey everybody at the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Merry Christmas from me, Ross Mullen, the Silence, and the Teller, and Parsnip. Ah yes, she plays me every day for food. She's very good at it. And a very special Merry Christmas to Simon Fisher Becker. We miss you all very much. Rest in peace, my friend. Have a wonderful Christmas, everyone. All the best, and see you in the new year.
Hi, I'm Gene Turnbow.
And I'm Susan Fox.
And we're from Sci-Fi.radio. Simon, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all. And to all, a good night.
Hello, everybody. Richard Ashton, Friday the Ice Warrior here. Remembering our lovely friend, Simon Fisher Becker, who I'm sure will take this opportunity to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. And fare you well, lovely man.
Hey guys, it's me, Joe McGrail Baitup, and I'm from the No Name Trivia Show. And of course, there's Simon Fisher Becker right there. I really want to say that I congratulate you guys at the Legend of the Travelling TARDIS. You've been going so well, and getting so many viewers and subscribers on YouTube. That is incredible. So Merry Christmas to you guys, and to my best friend who I lost. I only spoke to 8 hours before he actually passed on. Merry Christmas, my friend Simon. You were a wonderful person. You just opened your heart to everyone and anyone that you knew, and you made people, connect, become friends. I miss you, my friend, and one day in the future, I will get to meet up with you. Love you, Simon.
Good evening, guys. This is Tim Trelaw, the Big Finish third Doctor. Just wishing you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a very peaceful 2026. And a special mention to Simon, very much missed. And also with you. So, have a great night, guys. All the best.
So for a man who didn't know he was famous, he was very famous amongst his friends.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
and there we go.
That's why you have to tell everybody that they're worth it while they're here.
Yep.
And Christian, can I just say one thing? Sorry, I shouldn't ask. I'm just going to say it. You had all those famous people, saying, and then you put Joe in front with him. I mean, come on. I mean, Joseph
Simon, just
McGrail
come down from
Baker.
heaven right now and just put a sign for us, because this is getting.
Oh, look, he'll be there. I mean, he's actually. I'm channeling, like Simon now, because he'll be going. Oh, all those other people.
I'll make him. How about you put
Joseph?
picture frame behind your
Joseph's
phone?
not famous. Look, I know I harass Joe online, but we are very, very good friends, and I just Joe's a very funny guy, and Christian, you know what Joseph is like. He's a bringer of people together. I don't know if you know this about Joseph, but he has a terrific, amazing voice. You should ask him to sing one day. He actually can hold a tune. Nothing like good singers, but
Really? Okay.
He's
like Timu.
he's like the Timu singer. I mean,
I didn't think I would get.
I'm so lucky that he's on a cruise at present and he's not seeing this.
You don't know that they might have Wi-Fi.
I'm quite sure if you can, but no. But look, honestly, Simon loved Joe. Joe loves Simon, and together we would just have these. There was this joke that we would always have when, because Joe's, Simon and I are on screen, and Joe's doing all the little finger pushing stuff like you do, Christian, and Joe would muck something up and we'd just go, rehearsals. We need rehearsals. So we just can still continue on with that joke. Well, I do. I mean, they don't call me. Yeah.
What's that?
They don't call me Pete Repeat for nothing. Yeah, but I mean, Joseph is an amazing person. I know how much Joseph misses Simon. We all do. But for the people that would speak to Simon quite often, I think it was that just there's a void in your heart and a void in you in your life that no matter how you try to patch that or fill that void, it just doesn't seem to be filled. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, Christian?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, I
I'm
mean,
just
as I said,
nodding my head, but yeah.
I'm very, as I said, I never ever thought that I was going to be so lucky to work with a guy and be friends with just such a true professional in the art of theatre, stage and screen.
Definitely. And I think with that, we can start drawing things to a close. Do we have a few more chats?
Do we now?
Do we?
Let me check. I think there were. Well, they're just. Raj says he was humble as Keanu Reeves whenever you see him in person. So I think we've gotten through all the chats. So.
Is there any chats there to say how great and how good looking us Australians are? That we all look like we all look like Thor. We that we all look like Thor down here.
See,
Rose
Goldie.
wishes all a happy maple syrup day, happy baked cookie day, and a happy oatmeal muffin day.
Okay.
So they almost said that.
So we'll get to the real reason why you guys came to watch tonight. We want to thank John D. Donna. Gosh, I can't say, but I do say Lord Byron. We have a special gift to Simon in the form of Phantasmagoria, which they recorded for us. Unfortunately, they could not perform tonight, but we have a special gift. And not only that, we have a gift for you, which is Simon. One of the last recordings that he did for the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, he read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and we'll end it on that. Other than that, guys, did you have anything further that you want to bring up? Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Craig. I'm just going to comment on Bolton's statement about Tim Cam's Harbour Bear biscuits. They're not. They're low-grade chocolate bourbons. The best biscuits are chocolate hobnobs, without a doubt.
I thought you were going to say penguins then. Get a penguin. The English would know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So on top of that, for those of you who are keeping follow-up on our conventions, this January we are going to be at Central Florida Comic-Con in Lakeland. Just literally the email just dropped that we are confirmed. And plus we are going to be going to Ancient City Con in St. Augustine, September 25th through the 27th. So make sure you get your tickets at ancientcitycon.com. And does anybody have any last words before we go to Phantasmagoria?
Just check in on everybody and basically make sure your friends are okay and tell them you love them.
Very well said, Gadget. I was pretty much going to say, the same thing of saying, the world has gone through a lot of different things in the last 5 years. And I find that different ideologies, different statements said by people have made people, shy away from each other. People, friends, family. That doesn't matter anymore. It's time to actually sit there and reconnect and tell people that you love them, and look out for your neighbors as well. So that's what I want to say. And also I want to say this. It would be amiss for me not to say this before we go. Christian, you do an amazing job. And everybody that is on this screen, every single week, you do an amazing job in producing this, and I don't think that you guys, a bit like Simon, I don't think you guys know how much you're loved out there. Okay, and also, like you can tell by the viewership, that you guys get on this channel, on this show. I mean, not like the No Trivia show. We get like maybe 3 or 4 people. You guys, maybe 5. But you guys have an amazing viewer rateship, and I really think that you guys need to be congratulated for what you do, doing this every single week, you know, bringing it out to the Whovians, what they want to see, what they want to hear. And some of your interviews are truly amazing. I mean, you know, but as I said, I would like to say that to you guys. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, whatever you want to call it. Okay. But thank you for what you do, because it actually does make a difference.
I'm only going to say this. We weren't, it's funny you should mention that we weren't planning to have an episode next week. We were going to take a break.
We might have to.
We might have an episode on
We
that
might.
note alone. We weren't expecting to be here. Should I say the number, Dave?
Go for it.
Just
All
say
right.
it. Just
As of this moment right
you guys
now.
have to start a fund for me.
As of this moment right now, as far as our subscribership on YouTube, 99,480.
Oh dear Lord!
So, Gad, you might want to buy that plane
I said
ticket
by
now.
tonight 99.5. I said 99.5.
So we are just yeah. So if that number hits, we're gonna have an episode next week. If it doesn't, we'll definitely take a break in between Christmas and New Year's. So and then we're gonna
So
start.
it's true. It's true with what I say. See, sometimes these dumb Australians, hence me, can actually come out with some truth. And as I said, you know me, you know, I just joke around. You know, I believe in, you know, taking the bulls by the horn. But literally, as I said, you guys do such an amazing job, and I'm so proud of you. I really am. I mean, look, this is coming deep, deep down from my heart. I'm so proud of you for what you have been able to do. The people that you get to interview, I'm amazed, and if anything, I'm a
And
slightly
you've
bit
seen our
jealous as
spin-off
well.
shows, right?
Slightly bit jealous.
And you've seen the spin-off shows, Spill the Geek Tea and everything. And
Yep. I mean, look, you guys should be very, very happy. And if not, I will be singing your praises.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Dan.
Okay, I guess that's how we end the show.
Cheers.
Love it. Bolty, thank you. That means so much to us. That really means so much to us. Everybody's rooting for us to pull it off, but yeah, I hope so. Oh, and Dan says, may I propose a toast to absent friends? Yeah.
yes,
Cheers.
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 we usually pour it out when it went out for everybody. But my floor is not clean. Where I can.
So, Simon, thank you for everything. Thank you for the fun adventure of life and being a part of us. And if you ever want to check out more of Simon, definitely get his books. And we do have his playlist for you to always to watch at your own discretion here at the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Don't forget to check out our good friend Tom Candyman over on Spill the Geek Tea with Gadget.
Hey,
Why am I forgetting my name there?
Behind the scenes, yes.
Don't forget
Behind the
Melanie
scenes.
on the Happiness Patrol and the Happiness Patrol and
Mhm.
the horses on film and wherever you see. And don't forget to say good night to Simon on the way out. And again, I have a little special announcement for everybody. Please stay safe. If you need help, please reach out to somebody and get it. Thank you all for joining us. Melanie, Gadget, Candyman, Bolty, Tom, and definitely Dave, who's been taking good care of everything while I've been here. Thank you all so much. Have a great time. Have a great new year. We'll have one more episode before we call it quits for 2025, and then we're going to have a whole lineup for the new year.
Mhm.
So again, thank you.
And it is funny. This is the year of the snake that was shedding the old and going into the new with the horse. And that has a Happiness Patrol episode.
So for those of you who are still in the chats, please don't forget to say goodnight to Simon one last time. Thank you so much, folks, and happy holidays.
We understand that this can be a very stressful time of year, and sometimes you just need somebody to reach out, to talk to vent, to just let things out there. Please, if you have to, please go to a neighbor, go to a friend, go to a significant other, go to a relative, whoever you have to. But for some reason you are unable to find somebody, Let me recommend these folks out here. In the USA and Canada, you can text and call our friends at 988. And in the UK, you can go to Samaritans.org or go to 116123. Again, that's for the US and our Canadian friends. Text or type in 24 hours a day, and this is a free service, 988 in your phone. Or for our friends in the UK, Samaritans.org or 116123. And if you're anywhere around the world, please find some help. Find someone who can talk to you, please, because you are worth it. You are worth fighting for. And we want you to continue to be here every week to become part of the legend.
To us, to all. From What Christmas Is as We Grow Older.
First published in the magazine Household Words.
December 1851.
Time was, with most of us, when Christmas Day, encircling all our limited world like a magic ring, left nothing out for us to miss or seek.
Bound together with our home enjoyments, affections, and hopes.
Grouped everything and everyone around the Christmas fire and made the little picture shining in our bright young eyes complete.
And therefore, as we grow older, let us be thankful that our Christmas circle and the lessons they bring expand.
Let us welcome every one of them and summon them to their place by our Christmas hearth.
Welcome, old aspirations, glittering creatures of art and fancy. Take your shelter underneath the holly.
We know you and have not outlived you yet.
Welcome.
Old projects and old loves, however fleeting, to your nooks among the steadier lights that burn around us.
Welcome.
To all that was ever real to our hurt hearts, and for the earnestness that made you real.
Welcome.
Before us, there stretches out a future, brighter than we ever looked on in our old romantic time, but bright with honor and with truth.
Welcome everything.
Welcome alike what has been,
and what never was,
and what we hope may be. To your shelter underneath the holly.
To your places round the Christmas fire.
Where what is
sits open-hearted. In yonder shadow, do we see obtruding furtively upon the blaze an enemy's face?
By Christmas Day, we do forgive him.
If the injury he has done us may admit of such companionship, let him come here and
take his place.
On this day, we shut out nothing.
Pause. Nothing. Think.
On Christmas Day, we will shut out from our fireside
nothing.
Lost friend,
lost child,
lost parent,
sister,
brother, husband,
wife.
We will not so discard you.
You shall hold your cherished place in our Christmas hearts, and by our Christmas fires,
and in the season of immortal hope, and on the birthday of immortal mercy,
we will shut out
nothing. The winter sun goes down over town and village.
In a few moments, it's 6, and night comes upon us, and the lights start to sparkle in the prospect.
On the hillside beyond the shapelessly diffused town, and in the quiet keeping of the trees that gird the village steeple,
remembrances are cut in stone.
In town and village, there are doors and windows shut out against the weather.
Flaming logs heaped high.
Joyful faces.
A healthy music of voices.
Be all ungentleness and hurt, excluded from the temples of the household gods.
But be those remembrances admitted with tender encouragement.
They are of the time, and all of its peaceful and comforting reassurances.
And of the broad beneficence and goodness that too many men have tried to tear to shreds.
The end. And now, we would love to introduce a wonderful video from our dear friend, Simon.
Hello. And you want a little story? Well, I've chosen A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Clark Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clutter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, oh comment on Cupid, on Donna and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings that turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and all a good night."